A very good evening to one and all present over here. On behalf of Amity University, Greater Noida campus, I, Silky Sharma, Assistant Professor, Amity Business School, extend a very warm welcome to our highly profound patron, highly respected Founder President Sir Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan ji, our Chancellor Sir Dr. Atul Chauhan ji, our Director General Dr. Ajay Rana ji. Please give a huge round of applause. Also, we welcome our senior mentors, Vice President, Personnel and Registrar, Mr. A.K. Chaudhary, sir, Dean Management and Allied Programs, Brigadier H.S. Dhani, sir, Dean Academics, Professor J.S. Jassi, sir, for joining the event. We all wholeheartedly extend a warm welcome to our esteemed guests and speakers for the day. Book author, Dr. Ashok Karnatak, a management guru, Ms. Poonam V. Mehta, President, Be the Change HK Limited, which is a registered NGO in Hong Kong. Ms. Monika Sharma, Principal DAV Public School from Harper. Please give a huge round of applause. Also, we welcome organizers of the event, our Central Library Head, Dr. Rohtaj Singh ji, and Additional Librarian, Dr. Chiranji Lal ji, all head of the departments, faculty members, and dear students. Today, we have assembled for an important event being conducted under the banner of AUGN Book Club in the event series of our Azadi Ka 75th Amrit Mahotsav. Today, we are going to have an author talk related to the concept of self-help. The book is titled, Yes, You Can, which is very well chosen by Dr. Ashutosh. Also, we will be getting an opportunity to listen to the words of wisdom by our patron, respected Director General, sir, mentors, guest speakers, who have very kindly agreed to join us. For the auspicious beginning of the event, it is our tradition to take the blessings of Almighty God, Ma Saraswati. Ma Saraswati is the goddess of knowledge, learning, arts, and music. To invoke the divine power, I request everyone to please close your eyes and join hands in the prayers.
या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा शुक्लां ब्रह्मविचारसारपरमा आद्यां जगद्व्यापिनीं वीणापुस्तकधारिणीम् अभयदां जाड्यान्धकारापहा हस्ते स्फाटिकमालिकां विदधतीं पद्मासने संस्थितां वन्दे तां परमेश्वरीं भगवतीं बुद्धिप्रदां शारदाम्.
Thank you so much, one and all. Before I invite our respected Director General, Sir, Dr. Ajay Rana ji, to please share the opening remarks for the event, let me highlight few of his achievements and milestones achieved, and let me try to summarize his journey of more than 2 decades in few minutes. Dr. Ajay Rana has got more than 21 years of experience as Dean, Director, Professor, and Senior Vice President, Ritnan Balved Education Foundation at Amity Education Group, as institutional building, teaching, consultancy, research, corporate, and administrative skills. Dr. Rana possesses a wide understanding of the acts and statutes and ordinances of the university. and he believes in setting up the good governance system at university. Also well-read and expert about the national education policy.
Thank you, Professor Silky. Thank you very much. So with the permission to you, can I say, share my views?
Please, sir.
So thank you. Esteemed speakers, Ms. Poonam V. Mehta, ma'am, Ms. Monika Sharma ji, today's speakers, Dr. Ashutosh ji, my colleague, Dr. Dhyani ji, Dr. Jassi, Shri Anil Kumar Chaudhary, and the person who worked behind the mission, two-person, Dr. Rohtas Singh and Chiranjeev Lalji, all those who are present, those who are attending this seminar, the virtual mode. On behalf of our Honorable Founder President, Dr. Ashok Chauhan, on behalf of our Honorable Chancellor, Dr. Atul Chauhan, on behalf of the entire, the Amity University, Uttar Pradesh, Greater Noida, we call the Atulyam campus. Welcome you all on the forum. It's our honor that around more than 148 persons, those who are live to attend this, to listen our esteemed guest of the day, Dr. Ashutosh. We are so thankful that Ms. Poonam V. Mehta, ma'am, that you accept our invitation. Ms. Monika Sharma ji, that you are so humble that I know that how busy you are. If the principal for any school, or Poonam ji, you are busy with many assignments, that you have come here to share or bless us. We thank to God that such type of persons always us to educate and guide us. I have no word about Dr. Ashutosh. Yes, you can. And if such person like you will find around many education institutions across the globe, those who are approached to you. But sir, thank to you that you accept our invitation. And on behalf of the entire Chauhan family, and behalf of our entire Ametians, that you are here to guide us, educate us, motivate us, so that at least 2 to 5% with the daily life we can change not only our Mother India, but our Mother Earth. Professor Silky, you start here the process under the able leadership of our deans and the directors. Proud of you, Professor Silky, so that I need the other professors, the faculties, those who are step forward, make something new, not only for individuals, but for the society. Many times Dr. Rohtas and Chiranjeev Lalji approached to me, sir, we are here to organize a book authors talk, or there's the book club. Compliment to both of you, Dr. Rohtas Singh and Dr. Chiranjeev Lalji, that please organize such activities in the futures. And you are a very lucky person where the three speakers itself, Dr. Ashutosh, Madam Poonam ji, and Ma'am Monika ji, that during that time they are here to bless us. So my compliment to both of you, Dr. Singh and Chiranjeev Lalji, both of you. I thank all the persons, those who are here to attend this talk, those who are here to listen the words of wisdom of our today's speakers. And I pray to God that give everything whatever they want in their life, with happy life and the healthy life. Again, on my personal capacity, I welcome you, ma'am, both ma'am Poonam, ma'am Monika ji, and Dr. Ashutosh.
Thank you so much.
Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir, for your enlightening words and such a wonderful session. Let me share this screen with you, please.
Thank you very much.
Now is the time for me to introduce you all to the book author, Dr. Ashutosh Karnatak, before he shares about his book titled, Yes, You Can. Dr. Ashutosh is a multifaceted personality, engineer by profession, author, speaker, and philanthropist. He is an ardent believer in positive thinking and proponent of the movement called PICIPI, which is Positive India, Projectized India, and Competent India. He is himself an avid reader and has authored more than 7 books so far. And here we are to discuss one of the book, which is titled, Yes, You Can. Apart from that, he is working on a number of books and he has got rich experience of more than 40 years. And he has got a number of accolades and awards during his career. And he believes that all humans are born positive and with a positive approach, and one can achieve his goal. So his famous quotes are, think positive, think possible, think option, and think solutions. Yes, I can. Yes, you can. Yes, we can. जिंदगी एक मैराथन है, यहाँ रुकना और थकना मना है. गिरो, उठो, दौड़ो, चाहे भागो, तब तक मत रुको जब तक लक्ष्य की प्राप्ति ना हो जाए. So with these words, I hand over the mic to author Dr. Ashutosh Karnatak ji. Over to you, sir, please. Dr. Ashutosh?
Yeah, thank you. Let me start. So, first of all, really, I'm thankful to, I'm audible? Okay, good.
Yes.
First of all, I'm thankful to MIT University and Dr. Rohtas Singh, Dr. Chiranjit Lalji, and the team, total your management team. I have seen the journey of Dr. Ashok Chauhan from the beginning. I came to Delhi around 81, and after this, we know how MIT has grown. So MIT has been the inspiration to all of us when we are growing, and I have witnessed its growth. We are fortunate to have a visionary leader like Dr. Ashok Chauhan, who has changed the paradigm of education. And today we see everywhere MIT universities are there. So he has changed the total paradigm. And we used to get, in many places, there was a competition that you are not getting admission. And MIT has given opportunity to all the students, not only the talented one and upper class people, but they have given opportunity to all of them to educate. And that is for a new India and great India we need. So I'm really thankful to Ashok ji and his son for doing this marvelous job. And then I am really thankful to our publisher, Mr. Prabhat Kumar, who has published my book. He publishes all my motivational book. So I'm really thankful to him. So with this, let me start. The book name is Yes, You Can. The presentation is on 5 items: brief, and book review, and other books, and some touch base I'll do about our foundation and our academy, which we are promoting, and success mantra for students. That is very essential. लहरों से डरकर नैया पार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की हार नहीं होती. This is the slogan of our life. This is a slogan of all of us, that we should not get fearsome, and always say try. A word can, C-A-N. So koshish is nothing but try to can. One is, the first step is try, other is you can, other is I will. So with this concept, I have developed this book that is called Yes, I Can. And I published it 2 parts. One is Yes, I Can, that other is Yes, You Can. So you is you. You is you. You have to develop it. Because you might have seen that from our growth from the Paleolithic age, when the stone was, it was just, this was the can, that ignition came. The one people have tried with a stone and then one fire has come. That was the can. The YSC, that I will say not yes again, I will say YSC mindset, it compels a person to follow the dream, whatever, because you have got tremendous potential inside you, tremendous potential. You have to take it out. Individual mind has to align with the thought YIC. This thought should empower all the thoughts that it's a mother thought. So YIC is, it is sense of capability and capacity emanating from within to achieve desired goal, which is called success. The Can word, it is an inner and internal power that pushes the person to move forward in getting the objective and be the achiever. It is to make one able and convert the ability. You might be having the ability, but if you are not able to convert into the desired results, so what is the advantage of that ability? Earlier, I was saying that we have coined one slogan that is called, we want to develop a disabled person to able and able to enable. A disabled person is not that who is not having the legs, who are not having the eyes, but a disabled person is that who is having all the parts of the body fit, but not able to achieve anything. That is called disability. I have seen one of my known person, he is totally blind. And today he is the, I think deputy manager is one of the bank. So that is the ability, that is the yes, I can ability, which has to be explored. So you need to awaken. Yes, I can awakens the internal potential and consciousness. It attacks on your consciousness, your mind. Ultimately, it is your mind. What I have written in my book, that mind and its intricacies. In fact, you need to control your mind. You need to develop your mind. You need to understand your mind. It's a manifestation of all the attributes acquired by the person, enabling him to feel and capability and challenges of objective life and to become the achiever. So yes, I can. It's a envelope. It's an envelope of all the attributes which are to be combined in such a way so that they are in the direction of the goal. So yes, I can is when I'll make it a full screen. I think it is not full screen. Let me. Yes, I can is the objective to develop winning attitude of the word and the mind. Growth of the word, sorry. So change the mantra of yes, I can. Yes, I can when you are finding it difficult to carry out the work. Most of the time we find difficult. We are on the way. And sometimes our team is not with us, particularly at the junior management level. When you are there, you are finding it difficult how to carry out. Just give an auto ignition, auto thought to you, yes, I can. Why I cannot? Think about it. Give a thought to your mind. Yes, I can when you are failed. Say, yes, I can. When nobody is with you, say, yes, I can. I'll do. I've got a potential. When you are frustrated, say, yes, I can. Just get up. That's why जिंदगी एक मैराथन है. यहाँ थकना रुकना मना है. उठो दौड़ो गिरो चाहे कुछ भी हो. तब तक मत रुको जब तक लक्ष्य की प्राप्ति न हो. When you are frustrated, you should say, yes, I can. When nothing is moving, get up and say, yes, I can. When your dreams are shattered, it is not necessary your dreams always are with you. Then get up, say, yes, I can. When people have deserted, maybe the team member have, because you are not having the power at this moment. So when the team have deserted you, say, yes, I can. When you are fatigued, say, yes, I can. And I have developed a concept that is called yes, I can chanting, particularly for the children, for your the children in the morning when they get up. Like we say, Oh Namo Shivaya, or whatever we do the prayer. You say, yes, I can, 108 times. I am developing a booklet also nowadays. Yes, I can, positive mantra being developed by Prabhat Prakashan only, which it will like a pocket diary to you. And every time it should be kept in the pocket. And whenever you are feeling the difficult situation, just read it. So 108 times, maybe 21 times, whatever times, maybe 10 times in the morning when you get up and when you go into sleep, and just see the impact, because it has a straight impact on your mind, your subconscious mind, your all the thoughts, the sanskars, they develop your subconscious mind, which I have written in my book, Mind and Its Intricacies. So you need to develop your subconscious mind. So the meaning is, the thought have double positive impact, because I is surrounded, I or you, whatever you say, because I have said, you can say you. Yes, you can. You is surrounded by two positive words. Yes, it is the most powerful word. One of my boss was used to say that every time you say that, whenever you go to meet the ministry or a minister, you say that I will do that. I used to say, ना कहने की गुंजाइश नहीं, हाँ कैसे कहूँ सोचता हूँ मैं. I always think how I should say yes, how I should say conversion to the result. I want to make the area of influence, that Stephen Covey's book, habit number 3. Your area of influence, you should try, your capability should be developed. And the area, the aura, the area of your competence, if it is there, then you can definitely say yes. How I can do? And can is a word which has got power, tremendous power. It gives you the inner strength. The C is commitment to self. That you will be achiever. You will not fail. I will succeed. That is the commitment to the self. And approach, a positive approach. Approach means how you are going to conclude it. Whatever job you have taken, how you are going to conclude it. And N is never say no. Because no is the most toxic word. But it is not that no, that every time you should not say no. When your limitations are there, you can say no. But idea is, yes is enhancing your capabilities to say yes. You need to enhance their capabilities. So this quote I have written, ability without result is a disability. Ability to convert effort to the circumstances into desired result is a culmination of yes, I can. So can makes the following impact on in your life, in your brain. Your brain has got different components. We'll discuss sometime about the brain. I'm developing a course that is called Thinking Positive. So the total game is of your brain. How you train your brain, that is a necessity. You start dreaming the objective of life. When you say that yes, I can, then you start dreaming. When you say that yes, I can, you develop the self-belief and confidence. When you say yes, I can, you develop the competency and capability. You develop hope and optimism, because optimism is the nectar of life. It gives you the life. It gives you the breath. It is like an oxygen. Optimism is like oxygen. It develops the inner strength, and it develops the fighting tendencies with adverse circumstances. This is the key of yes, I can. Yes, I can gives you the tremendous power, particularly in the adverse circumstances. Your life is not easy. It has got many pits and falls. How you fight it out, how you take those barriers, how you go in the ditch and come out, that is called yes, I can. So impact is you started dealing with uncertain situations. You take a person from negativity to positivity. It stimulates person dormant strength and capability. That we say Hanuman syndrome. You have got tremendous power. You need to develop your Hanuman syndrome. You convert disability to ability. You never accept defeat. Once you have decided that you reach up to the goal, that is yes, I can. Ultimately, it enhances your progressive power. And yes, I can is many leading people were there, Mahatma Gandhi, Mandela. Eric is an inspiration to me. Eric is a blind person. You read about him in the network, in internet. And he has gone to Everest. He has gone to Everest, and his guru, his coach has said when he came down, he said, Eric, you should not be proud that you have reached to the Everest. There are many more Everest you have to win. So that is the motivating, that is inspiration. You know about the Edmund Hillary. He went to Everest, and Everest, when first time he failed, then he asked, he rather told at the bottom of the Everest, he told Everest that Everest, you are an abstract noun. You cannot grow high, but I will come back. I am a human. My commitment, my conviction, my confidence will be more next time, and I win over you, and next time he has won over that. You know MS Dhoni. Dhoni was the ticket collector, and where he has reached, he was the only captain who has given us win in all the 3 formats. And of course, I have taken the name of Dr. Ashok Chauhan. In my eyes, he is also a yes, I can idol. And now I am going to take for students in particular, one MIT student. He incidentally is my son. I got him admitted into MIT when he was not getting good marks. And he was the student of Mrs. Naidu. And it's a case study for all the students of, I can say, all the students of India. One day, Mrs. Naidu called me, and I was busy in the projects. He called me, Mr. Karnatak, you come here. And he showed me his pre-board marks. And you will be surprised, in around 4 or 5, he was having marks only 3, 4, 10. And my heart was just sinking whether he'll be able to qualify or not. And to your surprise, he not only passed, he went to the JP institution in Noida, and in August, he has got admission in Buffalo University, USA in MBA. So that is a yes, I can. Yes, I can is not only your marks. And I have also done a study, I'll show you. Your academics, your finance, it hardly matters. The matters is your perseverance, your goal, your focus on that, and what you want to achieve in life. If you are doing it regularly, nothing matters. I've seen my son, and like him, there are many people, like many people who are there. So yes, I can. It is whenever you decide to achieve, start. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. And day by day, your belief will enhance it. So this is a self-assessment. I have made it. Maybe if you like, I'll send a format to you. You get it checked from your people. Your Yes, I Can index. And this is my book. This book has been translated into Italian also. So a copy was given to. He was our petroleum minister, now education minister, and I given to president also. So chapters in my books are dream, attitude, mind, self-renewal, passionate, stay focused, struggle, how to conduct yourself, how to develop positive approach, self-empowerment, stress management, self-boundary, conflict management, project management technique. So life has to be managed like a project management. So many things have been given here because there is a short of time. So idea is to have a focus approach. And this quote, you must read it, better you note it, otherwise get it downloaded from internet. This is a very strong quote, very strong quote. Fight one more round when you feel you are so tired that you have to shuffle back to the center. But you feel it as if you are there, you just feel it. Fight one more round when your arms are so tired that you can hardly lift your hand to come to the ground. Find one more round when your nose is bleeding and your eyes are black and you are so tired you wish your opponent would crack your jaw and put you to sleep. Fight one more round. Remember that a man who always fight one or more rounds never get whipped. So fight one more round. Always when you are failing, because failure is the life. Without failure, nothing can happen. And success is a stage. The first stage is failure. And the person who defeats the failure, they are the successful. This is my upcoming book, which is coming beyond 8,000. This, again, Ascent to Everest, Yes, You Can. It's a very good book. It will be published. It is being published by Purvat Prakashan again. And these are my earlier books. Aap Safal Kaisa, Words of Power, Transformation Through Thinking Positive. And this is our Plus Approach Foundation. It's a charitable foundation. Our objective is to develop positivity in the environment at Positive India, Competent India, this India. And we have introduced a SDG 0, positive thinking process and positive ambassador we are developing. If MIT wants, then we can have a certification program with you. Advocacy of this is very important for as far as university is concerned, the project management course, this I have taken with the Ministry of Education, to have a graduation level program at graduation level project management program at university level. So that instead of BA, MA, MSc, along with this, there has to be project management, a module. It will enhance the better employability, because around 7 lakh project managers are required by 2030. And Pi India, Pi Village, we are doing villages. Pi Gadi, we are writing, and training to intern to the colleges and universities. If your people, the student wants to have an intern in our NGO, they can come. This is our academy. We are doing self-management, health, competence, professional, finance, stakeholder, and organization. We are doing rise to next level, history of the organization, and perception parallax management. This is the Yes We Can Academy. We are going to have this. So finally, for students, the vision is to become a successful professional and good human being, having positive outlook, self-belief. Yes, I can. This is the first aspect to the students, because they have to face the world. The world is very competitive. Until unless you have got your own belief on yourself, your capability and capacities, and you need to develop it regularly. And clarity and focus on goal. This is again the other aspect. What you want to do. And maybe every 5 years you can have your goal. It is not that after 30 years or 40 years. No distraction and not wasting on time. This is what my son has done. He has taken out all the distraction. He might be having money, but he is not focused on that. He is only focusing on what he has to do. Hard working in the direction of the goal. This is very important. Your work should be directional. It should be in the direction of the goal. Take care of your physical and mental health. Learning to have writing, and this is, I tell you, this is the key skill which you require when you reach to the top level. How you write and how you speak. 1 hour daily you should put on your the library. But what you have done, it's a very good thing you have done. You please promote reading habits among students. Balancing performance and perception. This is again very important. When you go to the industry, your performance and your perception, they will have a fight. And first 2 years, first 3 years, they are very important. How you impress upon your bosses, because boss will be there, management will be there, and they will understand you, how you are going to deliver it. That is performance. But how they take you as a new entrant, that is a perception. So you need to have a balancing. There should not be any parallax. Resilience and perseverance. Resilience is how fast you get up. Perseverance means try and try again. And 3 parts. They are also very important in your behavior. It should be, you should respect parents and elders, which we are gradually forgetting. Caring for the planet and environment, at least 1 tree, 1 plantation every year you should do, and give back to the society. That you should think that how I can be helpful to the society. So with me, repeat 3 times. Yes, I can. Yes, you can. Yes, we can. Yes, I can. Yes, you can. Yes, we can. Yes, I can. Yes, you can. Yes, we can. So this is a slogan you can keep in front of your desk, table, ready place. Maybe one Everest you can draw, have a picture and say, yes, I can. And you see the impact, how it makes a difference. Finally, this is my quote: think positive, think possible, think options, think solution. Always think positive. Always think, because negatives are there, because they have got more attack on your mind. So think positive. Come out of it. Possible. Always there are a lot of possibility, probability of possibility. That should be developed. Think options. Always have 3-4 options. If not, then what are the options? Always think about the solution. Because every problem has got a solution. The solution is inside it. So you should think about the solution. This is my mail ID. I am on the LinkedIn. I am very active on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter. Finally, let us start interaction. Thank you.
Thank you so very much.
Thank
Dr.
you,
Ashutosh.
Ashutosh ji. Thank you. Really, you have made my day when I able to see the name of our honorable founder president, Dr. Ashutosh Chauhan. And really, you are the person. That's why we call why Amity is Amity. Amity is not like that. That yes, it is our duty. It is our responsibility that we will provide the world-class infrastructure. We will provide the facilities. But sir, your book, the 3-word can. Today onwards, I promised you that I apply on my life. convey my regard to your son.
No, in fact, I wanted to meet him, or in fact, I personally wanted to come, thanks to Mrs. Naidu, because
Yes.
she has changed the life. Had she not called me on that day, he would have failed. I tell you, straight away failed.
So that is your response. In fact, we are due to like the well-wishers, you and our alumni. So that's why whenever your son across the globe, we always remember that we contribute something towards in your life.
Yeah.
And thank to you, Ashutoshi, that you always take the Amity and the big height, big level. I convey your message to our honorable founder president.
आप उनको बताइएगा,
Sir,
और एक बार
in the today's talk, in fact,
I will be thankful to him, and before he departs, I will take him. I will rather ask Pranay to have his blessings.
Sir, sure. At any time, whenever you're trying to visit all locations across the globe, we are so blessed by you. And thank you, Ashutoshi, on behalf of our management. So sorry, Professor Silky, I interrupt you in between because I'm not able to stop myself.
No problem, sir. We are really motivated and we get a lot of inspiration from you as well. You are such a down-to-earth and humble personality that you always have something very important to say. So thank you so much, Dr. Ashutosh and Professor Dr. Ajay Rana, sir. And we wish all the very best to Dr. Ashutosh for this wonderful book. And sir, after hearing your session, a lot of students, enthusiastic students, they have asked the questions, and I have received one question from Vikas Gupta, who is asking that please share your idea and motivation behind writing this book. Is it inspired by some of your incident that happened in your life, or how come you got this idea?
I think you might have read my book. मेरे साथ देखो, I have rather three times I went up to the deathbed. Once in 1992, I was appearing. In fact, I did MTech from IIT Delhi, ME classes. I secured first position there. After that, a dream was there that I should go to US, and I have started preparing for GRE examination. And during GRE examination, I was on the scooter with my wife and my elder son, and we got accident. And we were unconscious for half an hour on the road. Half an hour. We both, but son was okay, he was 3 years. So that portion gone. Second is, when I was in Ajmer, we are doing one LPG line we are constructing. And at that time, EIL was our consultant. I was the construction manager there. I came to Delhi, and one day, my left leg, it became like a stone. It became like a stone. So I was with one of my relations. They have given me Brufen, and with Brufen, my night was passed. Second day, it was totally, I should not say red, but it was getting swelling. I went to Jaipur, I went to Ajmer. At 3 o'clock, I went to site, and I found it has become total stone. Then I went to doctor. And he said, sorry, it is DVT. So we are not knowing what is DVT. That is called deep vein thrombosis, that your blood is clotted. And immediately I was shifted to Delhi in escorts. And one day what happened, why I am so much about the people and the blessing of the people. I have written one article in LinkedIn that your inner balance sheet, spiritual balance sheet, how it matters, how the people matters, how the blessing matters. That I came here, and that doctor, he has done one some graphy, color Doppler graphy. He has put the instrument before my heart, and the clot was reached up to that point. And if he would not have seen it, it could have come to the lungs and maybe breathlessness and death. So on that day, I felt that this is the chamatkar of the blessing of the people. Then what I can do, I have started motivating people. I thought that I should write, I should tell about the people. Then I started a Plus Approach newsletter. I used to send it. And slowly, today it has taken the shape of a foundation. And through foundation, we are trying to develop a positive thinking in the mind of the people. And the potential, lot of potential is there inside you. And that has to be seen and it need to be channelized. So then I wrote this new book, Beyond 8,000. It is around 450 pages book. Know yourself first, what you are, why you are, and what is with you. And next is decide your goal. And what I have researched, that nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. You decide and you achieve. Simple. Okay.
Thank you so much, sir, for answering that question. There is one more question, that what are the self-help strategies that can be implemented by students when they are facing problems like depression these days, which has become very common. So have you mentioned such thing also in the book?
Yeah. In fact, there are 2-3 exercises that we say PI meditation, positive, inspired, and empowered meditation. It's a version, a new version which I have written in my new book. Because that book was written 10 years back. After that, lot of graduation in my life also. Let's see. Question is, you should be, first of all, you should be truthful to yourself. If you say that circumstances are depressing me, not correct. I'll just give you an example. One man has been accidented on the road. You are going by the side. Other fellow is also going by the side. And you are just crossing it. Other fellow is taking him and taking it to hospital. It means circumstances have different impact on both the personalities. It means circumstances are independent of your mental condition. You need to train your brain. You need to train your brain by meditation, by thought process. You need to change. That's why the positive course I'm coming out with that the brain part, the subconscious part. Negative thought will come, depressive thought will come. You have to give an auto suggestion to yourself. I have to come out of it. I have to achieve these goals. Why I cannot? So these thoughts, the auto suggestion, positive auto suggestions, they are the key to come out of depression. And many people have come out. Many people have come out. Until there is some injury to your brain, then definitely you have to go to the psychiatrist. Otherwise, you can develop it. I have seen one book I'm reading about the brain, Alzheimer's brain, Alzheimer's. Your hippocampus size gets reduced when you started forgetfulness. That's why morning pranayama, 100 long breathing. Everybody should do that because that oxygenates your total process. When you say it goes to your brain, it charges your brain. That's why more oxygen is required by your brain. You develop it, and you can see after a week, you can see your mood has changed. And definitely, you should not take tamasic bhojan. Tamasic bhojan is bad, particularly when you are in the depressive state. Yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, we have a number of questions and people are so excited. I'll name the persons who are complimenting for the success of your book. In fact, one participant, Ravinder Joshi, is saying there is one book named as The Secret by Rhonda Byrne, which is also on the same principles. And that book is a bestseller book. Your book should also be a bestseller book. So my compliments and best wishes from all of us. Now let me share this screen with you. And let me move on to the next speaker of the day, our guest, eminent guest, Miss Poonam V. Mehta, who is the president of Be the Change, HK Limited from Hong Kong. Before I invite her, let me share that her famous quote is, "To be an educationist, one needs to understand the core meaning of education. What sculpture is to a block of marble, same way education is to the soul." So Ms. Mehta's teaching passion began over half a century ago in Bombay, wherein she started as a teacher, and then after that she never stopped. For her, one of the projects, she got involved with Dreams Homes, which is a shelter for street children. And also she's involved in a lot of doing social service for the underprivileged people, children, and wherein Mrs. Mehta from her family in Hong Kong for 2 years, she set up 3 preschools, one for Kamla High School with 100 years history and 2 for Yash Birla organization. She believes in continuous learning. And the answer to all the dreams, her guidance is education is not the filling of a pail, but the learning of a fire. So we are very happy, ma'am, to have you with us. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Hi, everyone.
Yeah.
There are so many names I would like to mention. But all I can say, doctors, 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 and doctors. Now, so many doctors, you all motivate me. So I just want to let you know that I'm going to do my PhD. The next time, in 4 years' time, you might see my name, Dr. Poonam Mehta.
We are ready to register you in our university. So Silky, take care of the ma'am.
Could I do that? Could I do
sure,
that?
definitely, yes.
I would love to do that.
Have.
You don't have?
We do have, ma'am. We do have doctoral
fantastic.
program.
So thank you very much. I think I've chosen the right time. Now, before I express my feelings, I would like to say that the book is so amazing. It starts with positive note. It continues to give you confidence, not only to you, but to others. You can, I can. And I would like to mention one quote. If life gives you lemons, what do? Make a lemonade. This is the message from the book. I haven't read the book, but whatever I have heard now, my salute to Dr. Ashutosh for giving us this opportunity, and also an opportunity for me to be here as a speaker. If you ask me, and if I told you my life story, it's too long. I've finished 62 years of teaching in Hong Kong. And mind you, I'm not 62, I'm younger than that. And this is just, I'm joking. What I have to say is I'm a yes person. I totally agree with this book. Whenever people meet me and they ask me for anything, believe me, anything. The recent incident was a lady who had problem with her legs. For her surgery, she has to wait for a very long time. And she called me. I was getting into the lift. Mrs. Mehta, aap kya kar rahe ho mere liye? Mere ko wheelchair chahiye. I said, हाँ, मिल जाएगी. Without thinking where this wheelchair will come. We run an organization helping ethnic minorities, but I have to raise funds, you know. The next thing she said, wheelchair nahi wo push karne ki nahi chahiye. Mere ko electric chahiye. I said, मिल जाएगी. I don't know why I said will jayegi, and I said it. And I sent a message to some of our donors. I said, this lady wants this, and all that. In 2 weeks' time, she got a wheelchair. The wheelchair, I thought I will borrow from somebody who had one, and I'll give it to her, but it cost me 13,000 Hong Kong dollars. And she has the wheelchair. She sat on the wheelchair, she took a picture, and she thanked everybody. So I must say, gratitude to the Lord, just you said. He's the one who plans for us. He's the one who's planned for me to meet you all. Thanks to Dr. Who was a volunteer over here, Dr. Mr. Khatri. He mentioned my name, and I just came to see one of your programs on Zoom, and here I am. So this is not my plan. Ye upar wala ka plan hai. If I can contribute much more to this university, I would love to do that. I would love to open a place in Delhi where I can help low-income families. There is no end to collecting money. Why? Because I can say I can do it. You can do it. So the funds will come. The funds always come whenever I've asked for. And I pray. Just as you say, your mantra is I can do. My mantra, I said, God, you will make me do. You are my savior. I'm here and you will make me do. And you mentioned that every 5 years you should do something. So if you see at my career ladder, I started as an ordinary teacher. I became a coordinator. I became head teacher. I became deputy principal. Then I became a director. And today I'm the president of Be the Change. I left my job so that I can give back to the community. And that's what your book says, give back to the community. Students should give back to the community. We should give back. And it's not that because we are qualified people, even a person, a homemaker can give back to the community. And homemaker, I would say the mothers always give back to their children, but they can give beyond that. You need one mentor in your life. I've had 3 mentors, my headmistress at St. Paul's, my chief principal here at Victoria Education Organization. She always said, Mrs. Mehta, you can do it. That confidence. Your book shows not only that positive thought, but the confidence. You're building people's confidence, which is very important in today's world. I cannot do is not the word. No should not be in our dictionary. It's possible. Everything is possible. So having said so much, I can talk, just like our one doctor, he said, I talk too much, Dr. Ajay. I keep talking. But I'm a listener also because I'm a counselor. A lot of people come with their problems and they come with this same problem saying, hello, I cannot do it. I cannot survive in my family. This thing is happening. My job is to show them the brighter side of life. So the brighter side of life, they cannot see it. But it's, as a counselor, I guide them and I pray over it. Nothing happens without prayers. I pray over them. I give them prayers. I write prayers every morning, send to a group of people, and that helps. And having said all this, I'm very blessed. I am grandmother, of course, a mother first, a grandmother, and a great-grandmother of 3 children. And if you want to ask me my age, don't ask me, I will tell you. I'm 78 years old. And I want, yeah. So that's my short story. And thanks to each one of you on this dais, no words of gratitude, but thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Very good.
Thank you.
That's unbelievable, ma'am. Thank you so much. And we are so honored to share a platform with you. And thank you for your graceful presence and such a rich experience, such an inspiration. Thank you so much. And we look forward
I will get you my book.
to keep.
I've written a book the next time. I'm an author of children's books and I have written other books, one on in the pipeline. So the next time I get an opportunity, I'll share my book.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
One point I would like to say here, what Madam has said, that to get success, you need 3 S. I've written 3 S. S, S, S. The first S is Sherpa. Sherpa is the person who makes the way. Sherpa is the person who will take you to the Everest. That is Sherpa. Other fellow you need, that is called Sarthi. Sarthi will guide you. What she has said, mentor, is Sarthi. You need a Sarthi in your life who will guide you which route you have to take. And third is support, the network, who will be enveloping you. So in order to get success, you need 3 S. Sherpa, Sarthi, and support. Okay, next.
Very rightly said. Thank you so much. Now let me introduce and invite our guest speaker, Ms. Monika Sharma, who is principal of DAV Public School, Pilkhuwa. Ms. Monika is an MPhil in English and she's highly passionate in teaching. She started her career as an English instructor in British School of Language, and then she joined DAV Public School, Faridabad in 1998, and then he rose to the level, and she believes in the respect for the dignity of life and cherishing every individual to untap his or her potential. She has been bestowed with Dronacharya Award in 2019 and the Award of Excellence in 2021. We would invite ma'am to please share her thoughts for the day on this platform. Please, ma'am.
Thank you, Professor Silky. Good evening to all the distinguished personalities. I feel immense pleasure and honor to be part of today's author talk, sharing the platform with eminent patrons, Dr. Ashok Kumar Chauhan, former president, Chancellor Dr. Atul Chauhan, and the Director General, Professor Dr. Ajay Rana of MIT, Professor Jassi, and also the mentors of the MIT University. I first of all sincerely thank the MIT University for this golden opportunity to listen to the great inspirations, Dr. Ashutosh Karnatak, the eminent writer of many books at present. Yes, you can is the talk of the town, and I'm sure, sir, it is going to sell like hotcakes. And Miss Poonam V. Mehta, the president, be the change. Listening to the leaders and the leaders of hope, I would say, it has been a great, source of joy for me. Being an educationist for past 28 years and being associated with the organization DAV with more than 800 schools all over India and worldwide, I feel blessed to be fortunate enough to be a teacher. I started my career as a teacher long back in '92 as a primary teacher, and as the writer, the Dr. Ashutosh Kumarji has rightly said, Karnatakji has rightly said, perseverance, determination, and the right mentor. I think in everybody's life, there has been always a mentor who has brought a turning point in one's life, but it also depends upon the, I would say, a learner, how close relationship one shares. Like I always tell my students, since from the very beginning, being a primary teacher, a teacher is a one who holds the hands. A teacher is not a person who should be with full of ego that I know so much. The capacity or the capability of the teacher lies in going down to the level of the learners. As you all must be knowing about DAV, it's a very school with a humble growth, and DAV is known for rooted in Vedas. We believe in Vedas in one hand and laptop in the other. And we cater not to only to the cream, we cater to the, very ordinary people, and we believe in creating extraordinary human beings. So this is the philosophy with which I have been grown with the DAV as a secondary teacher, then senior secondary teacher, and served in an institute for 22 years. And this is 24th year running as a principal. I'm here in LSD DAV Public School. I sincerely thank MIT University to give us the platform to voice out my experience. As sir has shared about his son, I think we have so many children with the same capacity where the parents, when they come in, especially during the board examination, pre-board time, they always land up with the situation that they are not scoring well. And I always tell them, do you remember your marks in 9th class or 10th class? The parents are taken aback, thinking that a principal at this time, rather, scolding a child or reprimanding a child for not scoring well, I always tell them, please have faith, because I believed faith is the hope which you can give to a child, and hope is a decision for a person. The moment a child has a hope that everybody is, expecting me to do something great or ungreat, that will be decided later. Once we impart that hope to a child, one gets that a trigger that I must do something. Everybody loves me so much. And I think this is what each one of us is feeling, at times short of these such words. We easily taken aback that I'm not performing so much, but have we given a thought to it? What makes me today is all because of the struggles or the failures of my past. That's make me to stand here. And ma'am has rightly said with the prayers. I totally agree with the ma'am. Prayers can move the mountains, and a prayer of a mother can definitely move the mountains for a child. So I always encourage, especially the mothers who are very, taken very, means the child is very close to a mother. Fathers are always taken that they are coming and paying the fees and going back. The child also does not share much with the fathers. So mothers, I always tell them, please have faith and imagine that their names are in the newspaper. Just call them. They are the managers or the CEOs of these and these companies, whatever you may think. So go beyond your mind, your vision, I would say. That is very, very important. As sir has also rightly shared that everybody has the potential. But what is that required to tap that potential is one is the faith in that person and utmost respect and dignity for the life. I have always repeated this, the dignity for the life in front of you. The child is not going to be measured by his marks in 10 years down the lane. He would be an alumni, as I could see the Director General also invited the alumni of this MIT Institute. Why so? Only because he was able to overcome his struggles. And I always tell my students to go beyond this wall. Whatever the wall you create in front of you, there's a beautiful vision beyond that. So it is a wall always in your mind. And once one makes the mind that I have to break through this wall, and I believe it's not easy to instill this feeling in everyone. To break through the wall, you require right kind of the environment, a teacher, or the atmosphere, one may say. And God has been always kind, especially I would say with me, that I could help students to open up and share their problems. Even for that matter, I am blessed with wonderful team of teachers with me who are known for their motherly touch, I would say, or motherly care to their students. So I am feeling so blessed that being in such inspirational people with me today, it is again given me a chance to strengthen my conviction that yes, I can, yes, you can, and yes, we can. So all together we can make this world a beautiful place. And believe me, everybody is looking ahead to this world to be created a peaceful place. So we all can do it. So this is all I can share today with you all. Thank you so much once again to the MIT University for inviting us and getting us chance to share our views on this. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Monika. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Monika ma'am, for sharing your valuable thoughts with us. May I request Professor J.S. Justice, sir, Dean Academics, and who is also an academician par excellence, to say a few words. Over to you, sir. Thank you.
Give me 1 minute also later on. 1 minute.
Yes, sir.
You want to say, or should I start?
Yeah.
Yes, sir,
I just want to say that what Madam Monika Sharma has said, we have developed one course for the students that is called PI student, positive, inspired, and empowered student. So that I have written around 15-16 chapters, and different chapters we are developing it. So maybe as an experiment you can use it. And most important part is desire to do kuch karne ki ichha.
Yes.
That is the key. Kuch karne ki ichha honi chahiye, and we have to make together disabled, able, and able winnable. हर आदमी जी सकता है. Everybody. I have seen the people who are not having legs. I've seen the people who are not having eyes, and they have won the world. So why we cannot?
Yes.
हमें हर बच्चे को एक अच्छा इंसान बनाना है, एक गुड ह्यूमन बीइंग बनाना है, और हर एक को जिताना है. That is my aim now. Next, I am now 62, और मे बी 80-85 जब तक भी जिंदा रहेंगे तब तो यही के काम करना है. और आप लोगों के सहयोग से I think we will be able to achieve it. Thank you.
Definitely, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, I am Professor Jesse, Dean Academics here, and it has been a unique privilege to listen to learned personality like Dr. Ashutosh, Monika ma'am, and the young and evergreen Neelam ma'am. We are really very privileged to be listening to you people.
Jesse sir, I think you are on mute by.
Okay. There was
Yes,
some
sir. Now it's fine.
problem. And now you can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Start.
Perfect.
It has been a privilege to, again, I think it is muted.
No, you can say you are
Okay. Okay. It has been a privilege to listen to the learned personalities such as Dr. Ashutosh, Miss Neelam, and Miss Monika ma'am. It has been a great thing, and I mean great thoughts which we have learned from them. And the topic of today, on which Dr. Ashutosh has written a book, that is Yes, I Can. It brings in lot of hope, lot of optimism, and lot of positivity. We have been propagating the same thing in our pedagogy at MIT University, and we are trying to make the new generation student to believe in themselves. I really want that each one of us, first of all, needs to have believe in yourself. The belief is the one which make you think that yes, we can. So that is how we need to start. As all of you know that Helen Keller has said that optimism is the faith that leads to achievement, and nothing can be done without hope. So hope comes only when you have positive state of mind, and when you are sure that you can do it. There are umpteen examples in life. All of us who have reached this stage of life, we know that we have come across many such situations where a man who had faith in himself, who had belief in himself, and who have the positive attitude, even he fought the death. I will narrate an incident which happened with a dear friend of mine, and which is probably similar to what Dr. Ashutosh has gone through in his life. This gentleman is a fighter pilot of Indian Air Force, and he was flying a MiG-21 aircraft way back in '89, and his aircraft flamed out. Flamed out means the fuel was not there, and he had to, any aircraft has the gliding capacity. So he thought that he is at such a height that he can bring the aircraft back on runway and save the aircraft of the Indian Air Force and nation as such. So while doing so, he brought the aircraft very close to the airfield. But unfortunately, it sank when it came close to Mother Earth, and his aircraft bounced on the earth, and it was a cauliflower field which was watered. So there is in a fighter aircraft, there is an ejection seat which permits the pilot to bail out. But once he fired the seat, the cartridge didn't fire, and his seat, only one primary cartridge is there which fired, and he came out of the aircraft, but the seat didn't fly, and he went upside down in the field with half of his body inside the mud, and he was moving his feet. He was moving his legs, and some laborer who ran away seeing an aircraft crashing next to their field, they came out, they pulled out the man from there, and we have a search and rescue helicopter was there. He was picked up and taken to the hospital. He remained in ICU for a few days, but came out of it. The reason when he told me afterward, when he came back, he said that when he was flying and he was holding the joystick, which is the control stick of the aircraft, he was telling that I have to live. I have to live for the country. I have to live for my daughter Ria. I have to live for Rishi. That is the resolve he had. That is the resolve that he can. He survived. Not only that, after a few days of this thing, he was flying somewhere else and two aircraft had a mid-air collision where it is very difficult. You can imagine the speed of the aircraft is more than 1,000 kilometers per hour. So those things, he came out of that, and as luck would have it, when he recovered from this, he contacted, he was diagnosed with cancer. He fought with the cancer for 5 years. He was totally bald and he came out of it, that as well. And now he is flying with the SpiceJet as a captain of the aircraft. So you can imagine if the resolve is there in yourself that you can, there's nobody who will stop you. There's nobody who can become a hindrance in you. You only fail when you stop trying. The day you stop trying, that means you are going to fail only. But if you have the belief in yourself, if you have faith in yourself, in your capability, or no one can stop you. Success is all yours. I'm so happy to learn from what Dr. Ashutosh has gone through. And it is really an inspiration. And I'm sure those who are attending it today with us, they are definitely going to be benefit, and it may change few lives. And we are so happy, and I'm sure that we will get few copies of your book. We'll put it in the library, as well as we motivate our students to go through this. These incidents, these examples which student or anyone go through it, gives you extra josh to live on and to say that I can do it. We can do it and we shall do it. God bless you all, and my thank you to all panelists for making this event such a success. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for your valuable thoughts. And we have got 5 copies of this book with us in our library. So this is already available in our library.
Oh, great.
So thank you so much, sir.
Great.
So I would like to request Dr. Rohtas.
Can I say something?
Yes, please.
Yeah, very quickly. We are talking about I, you, and we. I'm very glad I came today. I'm very glad I came. I'm very glad you came today. I'm very glad you came. I'm very glad you came today. I'm very glad you came. I'm very glad we came today. I'm very glad you came. I'm glad you came. I'm glad you came. I'm glad you came. Very glad you came today. This is a song I sing for my students when they come to school the first day. I just invite them, welcome them, and this is how I start my day. So I'm very
So
glad.
lovely. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
So
Thank
lovely.
you
It
so
was
much.
melodious.
Dr. Shilki send the link to the professor, Dr. Ashutosh after the process, so that Dr.
Yes, sir.
Ashutosh, sir, you have the person, the melodious song by Poonam V. Mehta. So share the link with the Dr. Ashutosh after this.
In fact, I have also
And
developed.
really, your voice is totally different.
Yes, I
thank
can.
you,
Yes, you can.
Poonam.
A jingle I have developed.
Yes.
Good.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much,
And
sir.
we can develop a poster for you. Maybe I'll send across to you, which you can put in library and good places. Because
Very
the
good,
thought,
sir.
it's a thought. A thought should go to your mind constantly.
Right, sir. We'll definitely
and-
put it on
and-
our. notes.
And 1 minute, Dr. Ranji, I would share with all of you the testimony of the effect and inspiration which Dr. Ashutosh have in all of us. It made Miss Neelam to say that she is going to become a doctor now, and she is welcome to join our MIT University, and will make sure that she will get a doctorate degree, and next time when she's on our panel, she'll be Dr. Neelam.
Correct.
Good.
Also, I would like to have all the details. I'll get in touch. And I would
Yeah,
really
surely,
want
ma'am.
to have that title. Thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Now I would request Dr. Rota Singh, my senior colleague, to please take the session further. Thank you. Dr. Rota Singh.
Well, thank you, Dr. Chiranjeev Lal. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So it's a time of felicitations. May I request to our Honorable Director General, Professor Dr. Ajay Rana ji, to facilitate our guests.
Please, Dr. Rotash, please go ahead.
Excellence. The book club is happy to bestow the Certificate of Excellence upon Dr. Ashutosh, Karnatak ji, Management Guru.
Many congratulations, Dr. Ashutosh.
Thank you for the words of wisdom. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Book club is also happy to bestow the certificate upon Miss Poonam V. Mehta, President with the Change HongKong Limited, who delivered the invited talk.
Many
Thank you, ma'am,
congratulations, ma'am.
for your words of wisdom.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate
ma'am.
it.
Book Club is also happy to announce and to bestow the certificate of excellence upon Miss Monika Sharma, Principal DV Public School, Pilkhuwa, to delivering the invited talk.
Thank you so
ma'am.
much. Thank
Many
you so
congratulations,
much.
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Now, may I request to Shri Anil K. Chaudhary ji, Vice President, Personnel and Registrar, to make the vote of thanks. So over to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Rotas ji. It's a great moment. And we are here present with the respected dignitaries who are on the dais. Basically, it's a moment to say from where I should start. I was just thinking that from where I should start by the vote of thanks, because most of them were talking about the age of Madam Poonam, and she said she is 78. And I was just going through a quotation of my honorable respected founder president, sir, where he has said that you are working for the God, plan for minimum 100 years of age. So I think that you are still young. Don't say that you are 78, because otherwise people will start thinking that you have become old.
No, I don't feel
So
old.
the first thing, I must congratulate you that you're still young and you have still some time to do a lot of work.
Yes, I agree with you.
Our honorable respected founder president said that when God pushes somebody, inspires somebody, leads somebody, no power in the world can stop such a person. I think Ashutosh ji, you have also mentioned, Dr. Ashutosh has mentioned
Full agreement.
the positivity. And we are really looking for positivity from last so many days. And we are very happy that you are here at a moment when you are really working for positivity. We every day when we come inside our campus, we look around and see that what kind of positivity we have today. And every day we are finding something positive.
Very good.
So I think that you have also added in our movement of positivity. So thank you very much. And we assure you that this positivity will surely bring a lot of good results in our organization, in our life, in our the people who are present here. We are very happy that you have mentioned the name of our honorable founder president, sir. And you have also mentioned that he also feels that yes, I can. I think that it's Amity University, all the people, all the students, all the faculties, all the management, they are only talking the one mantra that is yes, we can. and we are doing the things. So, sir, thank you very much for being with us and giving us a lot of positivity in our body, mind. And I assure you that when you will come next time, I think that we will see that this is the second dose of positivity you are going to give to us. So thank you very much. Madam Poonam, I think that's how I should thank you, because because you are 78, I am 70. So still I am younger than you. So I am not going to thank you. I just express my sincere regards that you are here today. And I just wanted to convey you that you are still young, because we are still young. We have 100 years to go to do a lot of planning. So please let us plan for many things we have to do in this
I'm
world.
sending you my blessings to all of you. I am very senior here on this dais. My blessings, not only to you, to your children and your future ventures that you are going to work on,
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
In your university. Thank you.
May God bless you. And we would like to have you again, not on the online, but in our the campus. So we will invite you to be in the campus, and this will be the responsibility of Dr. Chiranjeev Lal, to how you can bring our madam here in the campus along with Dr. Ashutosh. And what I should say about Madam Monika, this is not the first time I am listening to her. This is, I think, second or third time I am listening to her. She is so cooperative. Every time she is coming with a lot of students, a lot of the faculty of her colleges and other in the nearby area. And really, you are actually giving us an opportunity to make ourselves or to make public that Amity University Greater Noida campus, which is today is Amity University Atulyam campus Greater Noida, is situated here in Knowledge Park 3. And we invite all your students that our admissions are open. Please guide them, invite them, suggest them to be here in our campus. We don't want that they should take admission, but they should at least come to our campus and to understand that this is Amity University Atulyam campus. Atulyam is Atulaniya. Nobody can compare with us. So we are uncomparable, and we want that our students should feel like this. Thank you very much, Madam Monika, to be being with us.
Thank you, sir.
That every time we would like to have your presence in our such a lecture meeting. Our Director General, he has only one mission: to bring positivity in our campus. And sir, I think that your presence and many other things which is happening every day has been bringing a lot of positivity. And today is a one edition, and you being present here and giving another opportunity to everybody to listen to you is a kind of positivity. So thank you very much for being with us and making your the day along with us and giving a lot of inspiration to us. I must thank you to Silky Sharma. She doesn't require any kind of introduction or does not want any appreciation. She all along is a partner of the book club. From the day we started this activity, I must say that Dr. Rotazi, Dr. Chiranjeev Lal, and Ms. Silky Sharma, all three have started this activity, and they have been doing very good job. I must thank you all for doing the excellent activity, and many more activities will come in the day to come. So keep it up. And every time we are getting highest and highest marks. So always we have to reach to the sky. So the sky is also not limit. So thank you.
Sure, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Rotazi, and thank you, Dr. Chiranjeev Lal. With these words, I thank Justice Sahab, Brigadier Dhani, and all the people present here. I am not seeing that who all are present, because at least I would like to convey from this forum that if you are not present, you are losing something or missing something. I don't want to force anyone that you should be present. Even if 5 persons have listened to this and 5 persons have become positive today, we are going to win the race. But we wanted all 100, more than 100 people, 200 people, 500 people should listen to it. and so that our positivity should go beyond the sky. So with these words, all the speakers, all the organizers, all the people who are present, thank you all. And we once again wish our dignitaries, the highest dignitaries who are here, that sir, we invite you all in our campus to be here and interact with our students where our new session will be starting in July. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Shri Anikumar
Thank
Chaudhary ji.
you.
Thank you. Thank you, Ashutosh ji. And thank you, Poonam ji. Thank you, Monika ji.
Yeah, I've got one thing to after this, because we are doing on the positivity. We can launch a project for you, Pi MET. Positive, inspired, and empowered MET, good to great. A good program we can develop so that everybody is positive there. We have got a foundation, we have got an academy, both can do this job for you. Because positivity, inspiration, and empowerment, all the three are connected. And maybe Monika ji, if you want for a student also, we can do something.
Sure, sir. We will get back to you.
हमारा काम देखिए सबको पॉजिटिव बनाना है. There is no negativity in life.
Definitely, sir.
अंधकार से प्रकाश की ओर. We will launch a project in your school.
So our basic emblem is also says Astoma Sadgam.
Astoma Sadgam, correct.
Yes. Yes.
So on this note, can I invite you all to Hong Kong?
आते हैं हम.
We are ready.
I think we are ready. We'll come.
We need your prayers. We need your prayers.
Dr. Shilki organize a one event or organize the one international conference under the able
Yes,
leadership of Poonam Mehta ma'am, so that
Sure.
we will organize the one international conference where you invite as the chief guest Dr. Ashutosh ji and Monika ji, and we all
Yes, sir.
those who are present here. That is my open invitation to all, so that your Poonam ji, we will organize one event at your location. Definitely.
Very good. Very good.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Look forward. It will happen.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
We will.
Yes.
We will.
Thank you.
Right.
Very good.
Thank you. Thank you everyone for joining.
Thank you.
and making
Have a
this
great
event a
evening.
huge
Thank you so
success.
much.
Thanks
Good
for
day,
inviting.
good evening. Thank you.
I'm sending you the link of my song.
Sure.
Thank you, everyone.
Hey,
Sure, ma'am.
Thank you.
जरा रोता जी सबके नंबर जब भेज दीजिएगा kindly, so that we
Sure.
can be connected.
Surely,
sir.
sir.
हाँ, आप जैसा
Surely,
भेज दीजिए. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद.
Thank
आपको
you.
जाए धन्यवाद. प्रभात जी को जाए धन्यवाद.
Thank you.
You are our first CD.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Our
Okay.
CD.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye bye.
Great, sir. Thank you.
Okay.